welcome to another episode of Around the Emirates with Sara. I'm here with Dina, who is a nutrition expert. Hi, Dina.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. She looks so nervous. So I wanted to bring Dina onto my show today because Dina actually has a very interesting story for why she chose to become a nutrition coach, right?
Yes.
So you used to be...
Financial analyst.
You heard that, right? Financial analyst, and she is now a nutrition coach. So please explain to me what happened.
Well, basically, when we first got here to UAE, basically all we had to do is stay home. You know, it was the lockdown right after we got here for a month. Mm-hmm. So I got a chance to actually follow my passion and study for nutrition.
Okay.
And at the same time, I had a chance to work on developing recipes to, inspire others on healthy eating.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So explain to me what inspired you to quit being a financial analyst to becoming a nutrition coach exactly.
Well, I didn't actually quit as in I wanted to quit that, but because my husband he's an expat, and he travels around a lot, and I have a family, so being an expat wife, you keep on just moving from one place. Yeah, exactly. So when we got here, I didn't have a job. We were new. Right. So I was about to start looking for something, and then I didn't get a chance to do so. Right. But I had a chance to actually, get started and have a career shift instead of, just keep on looking for the same thing at different places.
Okay, that's cool. So you got your license, your certification, like what happened?
Yes, exactly. I started to study and I got my certification. At the same time, I started my blog on Instagram.
Okay.
Together with the studying at the same time, because I didn't know where it's taking me at the beginning,
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I did. And then after I got my certification, I started to do coaching to my clients. And at the same time, I develop healthy food recipes to inspire, people who want to get started on their health journey on, eating more plants, incorporating
eating plants. Can we talk about living plants? For all the plant eaters out there, this is for you.
Yes.
But no, that's crazy. So you have a passion for cooking from the beginning, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I love cooking and I love food, and I always look for new recipes and I develop my own. Yeah, this is something I really have.
You've always loved.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So take me to kind of the start of your career as a nutritionist. What did it feel like to enter this new kind of area of your life? Like, did you feel nervous? Did you feel like you were scared? Or did you feel like, you know what, like, I've got this, I'm good?
I didn't feel nervous or scared at all.
Yeah, it was not. All right, never mind. Erase that question.
It was just the thing is, I wanted to launch it was all in my head, but I wanted to actually launch my program, to put it into place. But
so you always knew you wanted to kind of do something.
Yes, it's something I kind of always wanted to do, honestly. All the time it was on my mind, but I had to keep up with the trend of the new thing of having to do everything online, being on Instagram, making my program, an online service to serve my clients, that kind of thing. It was a challenge for me at the beginning.
So that you would say that was your biggest challenge, is like
adapting
to that.
Yeah, it was definitely because I'm not very much used to editing videos or being on social media or or reaching out and interacting. It's not something that I'm doing on daily basis, in my life. So it was to do that in my career. It was
that was a big shift for you. I see. So you mentioned that you have a lot of delicious recipes that you've created. Yeah. What would you say is like one of your favorite dishes that you've made?
One of my favorite dishes is the quinoa kale salad. It's the one I developed most recent on my page. It's now my favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
For now, it keeps on changing,
Well, I mean, for my listeners that know me, they know that I have salad literally 2 or 3 times a day. My mom raised me to eat salad, so when you say quinoa salad, I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah. Do you have different tastes according to at the time of the year, or
Oh yeah, for
yeah.
sure. Like it depends on like if it's like winter, then I want to eat more and like
Yes,
stay warm.
and different types of
Yeah,
food.
and different types of dressing and like what's more refreshing, more zesty versus like
Yes, it's
what's
very
like
true.
thicker. No, I totally
Because
feel
your
you.
taste buds, they keep on changing. So
That's
that,
actually
yeah,
true.
so it's true.
Interesting. Okay, so what's like one cool thing that about like cooking that you discovered during lockdown?
What I actually discovered is you can actually enjoy healthy foods if you cook them differently than the way you are used to cooking them. And certain types of foods, if you eat them together, you can actually enjoy them more. And the
Oh,
more you eat healthy foods, the more you crave them, and the more
okay.
you get into it.
Okay, that's
Yes.
interesting. So do you only do like the super healthy like kind of vegetables, like that kind of stuff, like savory food, or do you also do like desserts as well?
I do both.
Okay.
But I try to focus more because I have very sweet tooth. That's my biggest
Okay.
problem,
So staying away from the dessert.
So I try to make healthy desserts to satisfy the cravings that I get from that.
Right.
Because sometimes when people get on my blog, they think, this is so unhealthy. It's packed with carbs, but it's not.
I see.
The more we eat fruits and veggies, the more our body gets nourished, and the less sugar we eat. So
There we go. Fact of the day.
so yeah, it's
Okay.
actually true. It comes by time,
Mhm.
and once you get to enjoy that, you start eating lesser of the other foods.
Right.
There isn't healthy and unhealthy food, but we can eat more of this and less of that. And it's better if we enjoy, because if you're eating
it's a
something
balance,
you're not
right?
enjoying, you're not gonna
Like you're not living life.
you're
to
not
the
gonna looking
fullest.
forward to having it.
Yeah, no, that's true. So obviously you've come from a background that is completely different from what you're in now, and not only have you been able to start this, business during the pandemic, you've been able to grow it to what it is today. So what is one piece of advice you have for our listeners who are trying to do the same thing for a brand?
One piece of advice I have is, if you have a goal, have the courage to take the first step, and then build on that, maybe small little steps,
Pace yourself.
yeah, pace yourself, exactly, and do that consistently until you get there.
I think you also mentioned to me before, like about the things about how your taste bud changes. So I think it's important as well for you to be able to produce a product that you as a consumer would eat, right? So like if you would go to the grocery store and if you wouldn't eat it, don't make it, right?
Exactly. That's what I exactly try to do, to inspire others, but do that with myself first.
She told me that before. She told me that already. I'm just reading her the answer. But awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show.
You're most welcome.
I learned
Thank
a lot.
you. I enjoyed it a lot.
I mean,
Thank
I don't know
you.
why you're surprised. It's a good show. But thank you guys so much for listening in. As you know, there's a new episode out every other Saturday. Please feel free to watch or to have a look at Dina's pages as well, and you might even pick up a delicious recipe or two. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Bye.